Shalom.
Shalom.
Back out here on these highways and hedges again with the power and spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, meeting up in Louisville, Texas. It's your brother Kalab, also go by Hope, Grace, and Mercy.
It's your brother Lab Adino, also known as Heart of David on YouTube.
All right, before we go any further and get started with today's video, we're going to face the east and give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Kodash. That belongs to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, rule well, teach well, teaching the truth in its entirety. Peace and salutations to the hopefully elect out there. A hearty shalom to the brothers, women, and children that have come back to this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding in the times that we are living in. And I always do at this time, we're going to get started with a couple of articles. I'm going to grab these for end time headlines. Just, you know, some of the things that's going on in the world today.
I saw me see this on YouTube lately. Over there in Africa, it's a particular pastor. He slept with like over 400 wives of like government officials and politicians over there, and like security guards and people in high ranking in society. They made sex tapes with all of them.
Blackmailing?
Yup. Like yup.
Now, you say you're a pastor?
Yep.
Would Jesus tell him to do that?
Right.
What else was I saying? It says, you got one?
Now I know Donald Trump, he appointed Elon Musk. I forgot what it's called. But Elon Musk gonna be working for the government pretty much. Working for the New World Order.
He finna bring that he finna merge that AI with his you know what?
Oh yeah.
Because you know he got the green light to start those human trials like beginning of this year.
Yep.
So he gonna merge his technology because he one of the top guys when it comes to AI and you know what I'm saying,
robotics,
that kind of stuff, robotics and stuff like that. So yeah, man, it's here. It's here, bro.
And him and Donald Trump was talking, they pretty much said they gotta crash the economy.
Look at this BS. It says police collect wreckage of optical shape UFO shot down by U.S. F-16 fighter jet. Man, you know damn well that ain't happening, man.
They lying because they just had a hearing in Congress like 3 or 4 days ago.
Yeah,
I listened to it. They ain't shot down no chariot, aka UFO.
Nah.
If anything, they be the ones getting shot down.
Right. It's not possible for them to shoot at that thing. Because
no.
Remember the one that they saw on video in Afghanistan? They tried to shoot it down.
And it regenerated?
Yeah. That thing wasn't even home, bro.
Yeah.
I was on there too. I saw one.
We're going one. A student goes on stabbing rampage, leaving 8 dead and 17 wounded. That was over there in China. It's gonna be much more worse when they get here though. Because in China, at least they can run. They got normal body weight. Not you Americans. Y'all fattened up for the slaughter.
Energy drinks and
oh yeah,
TikTok.
Yep, everybody looking down. Yep. I be like when I be out and about, I like take a step back and check out the scenery every so often. Pretty often everybody be looking down.
All right. This place is through. Look at it. Pope Francis named a pro-GAY cleric preacher of the what it says Papal household. Yeah, would Jesus do that? The next one says apocalyptic global war is now on our doorsteps. Hey man, it's all over the place.
California has become the first state in the U.S. to report a more severe strain of the mpox.
Right. Don't forget about the South Carolina monkeys running around.
Man, you been seeing this lady? Me and my mom, she told me about it. We have been talking about it. Like the Louisville, Denton area, they been finding mountain lions.
Oh, for real?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I can see that.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna send you the screenshots.
They coming down. They coming down. This was their big cousin, the bear, come with their ass. The bear fix it. Well, no, Oklahoma.
Okay, yeah. Man, they can make their way out here.
Hitch a ride. Not eat time. That's not true.
Seatbelt, man. Check it too. But I was listening to the YouTuber, New York Prepper. Supposedly Russia was doing their largest attack yet on Ukraine, and they was getting like the missile strikes was alarming NATO. Like at the point that NATO wanted to. I gotta look more into it. It was breaking news. He was going into it live. I'm gonna check into that today.
NATO starting to sweat.
But that's the thing. Just you're gonna hear that week after week. The largest attack yet. It's trending towards something bigger. It's not gonna get smaller.
Right.
You know, trending towards the nuclear destruction of Israel, America,
North Korea,
and other parts of the earth.
This one says North Korea has just moved the world one step closer to global war. And we know that the scripture says it's gonna be wars, rumors of wars. I mean, what y'all think? Well, you know what? They rock to sleep because all they been hearing is peace and safety.
Oh yeah. It's funny. Yeah.
That's all you've been hearing, peace and safety. Trump gonna fix everything. Trump gonna make this better. Trump gonna make this better.
I've been listening to brothers. They was comparing him to Nero.
Yeah.
Back in Rome, I'm like, damn, they look alike too.
Yeah. Look, it says man found dead inside tanning bed at Planet Fitness after 2 days. Dang.
After 2 though?
After 2 days. No, they ain't doing no kind of maintenance in there. They slide for 2 days.
Yeah, no cleaning. They don't smell that shit. Right. Edomite in there baking, bro.
Yeah.
Baked Edomite.
Baked Edomite. Baked wickedness. It says North Korea leader Kim orders mass production of suicide drones. And what you think? You think those are, he gonna gift wrap them and pass them out as presents? But shit, you know what he is. Boom! You know what I'm saying? The boom effect.
Hey, them drones is
these suicide drones, so they create needs to they ain't looking for them to come back.
Oh yeah,
they just letting them fly.
Yup.
This is Ukraine can build its own nuclear bomb from spent fuel rods in months. Boy, whatever y'all build gonna collapse.
Man,
who they having this way with them for 2 or 3 years?
Ain't nothing they believe in worked yet. It's going on 3 years. 3-4 years.
It says human head floats ashore in South Florida. Damn. I'm just getting to it. Grab a few more.
You got a few more.
It says Mexico is preparing to engage in trade wars with the U.S. Saudi Arabia Crown Prince accuses Israel of genocide during gathering of leaders. Yeah, man, everybody come against their ass.
Man, I heard Israel did another invasion on Lebanon and got their ass handed to them too.
Oh, for real? I was thinking about, that was Iran I was thinking about.
Yeah, every time they go to Lebanon, they get slaughtered.
But they don't put that on, you see that they don't broadcast that?
Yeah. It was funny, the brother Jim as Kingdom Minded, he said, you know, the first time they went into Lebanon on foot, they got no more than a football field lengths. You know, a few hundred yards into Lebanon, got slaughtered.
U.S. ain't talking about that.
Man, for real.
New report reveals that Israel destroyed active nuclear weapons research facility in Iran. Man, only thing left is war, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody picking on each other. Everybody doing something.
Oh,
wait
Russia,
for this person to retaliate.
They setting up missile defense systems in Iran too.
Oh yeah. And they gonna work. And
But they gonna work.
They gonna work.
Yeah. Not only is they gonna shoot down missiles, they gonna be shooting back at the sender.
You see that John Jones fight last night. Trump was in the audience.
He would be, bro.
And when John Jones won, he did the little Trump dance in front of Trump.
Pressing his daddy.
He jumped over the fence and gave Trump the belt and shit. You know what I'm saying? And did the little Trump dance and shit.
You know, the Who's like, give him an extra on top of his page.
Right. I think when they was leaving, I was leaving while I was watching it, and they was like, USA, and they wanted him to say proud to be an American. He was like, proud to be a Christian in America. I don't know, I be thinking like, some of these celebrities know we Yasser Allah.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So they don't want to condemn themselves too bad. You know what I'm saying? You know, anytime the media start making one of Jake's, that's superstar Jake, that's really like an underdog or something like that. Whenever they make celebrities look bad, I be like, man, I don't know, man. They might be found out we Yasser Allah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, bet. We're gonna get into today's lesson, and as usual for a while now, out the book of Peter. It just be little, and it really the whole Bible. It just be little catchphrases you can make a whole lesson, you know, going into. And today's lesson is titled "Feed the Flock." Willingly. And like last couple times about Zama Wine, like I said, it's more work. Hey, it's more work to be done. Because Esau's still working. Even Esau understand that there's more work to be done. That's why they scrambling up, got the Agenda 2025. Trump already appointed. Putting people in position. You know, put Elon in position. You know, with his new world order. They wrapping it up. On the other hand, though, we wrapping it up as well. So that's right. It's more work to be done.
Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh
Yahweh Shem Yahweh y'all that's tuning in. Yep.
All right, first precept is coming from the book of 1 Peter, chapter 5 and verse 2, and it reads, "Feed the flock of Yahweh thy power, which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre, but of a ready mind."
So yeah, you know, feed the flock, but willingly. Right. But first, we're gonna identify who this flock is, because this is coming out the New Testament. People will see this word flock and thinking that it means all people. You know, there's different kinds of flocks. You got sheep, you got goats, which the Lord is dividing them. You got cows, you got horses. Each nation is its own flock. So when it says feed the flock, it's talking about the Lord's flock, people of Israel. But we gonna show that.
You can have a person living in the same country town that got cattle. You know, his flock is in his stead. You know what I'm saying? Behind his fences. And the guy down the street, you know what I'm saying? He got the same flock, but it's on his stead. You know what I'm saying? It's behind his fences.
I also saw when I was in Mexico, like everybody works together. Like people may have different cattle, but this person might got more grass. This person might got more water. But they send their cattle in together to eat of the grass at this person's. Then they send their cattle together over here to get some water, and they call their flock back home after when it's all said and done.
Yeah, I remember you told me that.
And that's the case with us. We the Lord's flock, his cattle. We mixed in, you know, with the other flocks, the other nations. But guess what? The Lord about to call us back home.
Can't wait. All right. Next precept is coming from the book of Ezekiel, chapter 34 and verse 4.
34:30.
Oh, my bad.
30:31.
That's all good.
But yeah, we gonna show who the Lord's flock is. When it says feed the flock, they ain't just anybody who claim to believe in the Lord, who claim to have faith, who claim to go to church, who claim to believe in the book.
All right, this is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 34 and verse 30. Thus shall they know that I, the Lord, their power, am with them, and that they, even the house of Israel, are my people, said the Lord Yahweh thy power.
The house of Israel is his people.
His people, not all people. That's just a simple thing that Yahshurologists want to continue to be lumped in with these Edomites and stuff like that.
They want to be accepted somewhere. This is where you really accepted that. In the mind, it says, "You Israel are my people." Now let's see what he says after.
Ezekiel 34 and verse 31. And ye, my flock, the flock of my pasture, are men, and I am your power, said the Lord Yahweh thy power.
See? The middle part of verse 31, that the house of Israel are my people, says the Lord. And you, my flock, meaning you, Israel, my people, that's the Lord's flock. And it said, men are the sheep of his pasture. And so the Lord is dealing with the man first. Because women, that's Christianity, but women thinking that the Lord dealing with them equally.
Yeah, our women in Babylon the Great, they don't take account, they can't take accountability, and they don't, you know what I'm saying, they don't want to follow instructions.
Or be under any order.
Yeah, you can't tell them nothing. You can't tell them nothing. And I know for a fact, to be honest with you, married or not married, the women in my family back home in Louisiana, they run the household. They wear the pants and run the household, man.
Same with my family up in Michigan.
Shit, it's hell. It's hell, man. You know, a man trying to rule his house, all them women up in there and stuff like that, man. I mean, it gotta be done, you know, but that's what happens when you let your wife tell you what to do through your Christianity pastor. Well, I'm gonna have to see what pastors say about this. You know what I'm saying? Women getting out of church, and I've been seeing this all my life. Women get out of church, they don't go straight home. Them and their family waiting to get their turn to talk to the pastor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? See what he got to say of how he judges things. Yeah. And the man over there with his head down or just playing along until he's ready to go.
And that's been the case for so long. But yeah, feed the flock. And what the Lord say, ye people Israel are my flock. So that's who the word is for. That's who the word should be going out to. And really, that's who should be teaching the word. It's his flock. And then it ain't just all of Israel who the Lord is dealing with. All of Israel is not the Lord's flock. Because even in Romans 9, you know, it say, they are now all Israel who are of Israel. Well, it's a Christian. I couldn't even explain that.
Well, a Christian don't even talk about that.
But we're going to show you, you know, the Lord's flock amongst Israel. It's a particular people out of Israel.
Back to First Peter, right?
John 10 and 27. And then after.
All right, this is the book of John, chapter 10 and verse 27. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me.
So it says feed the flock. But then you go to Ezekiel, it says, you people Israel are my flock. But in John 27, the Lord says, my sheep know me and follow my voice. The Lord's flock will pretty much be the believers.
Right.
So when it says, yeah, the elect. When it says feed the flock, that's what we out here for. We're not out here trying to gather all of Israel. We want to gather those whose spirit resonate with the word.
Out here for the ones who Yahweh Shem Yahushua sent us out here for. You know, whether you know, regardless of if these people here or not, whether they forbear or not. You know what I'm saying? Whether they take heed or not, whether they forbid or not. You know what I'm saying? Whether they think that we look like fools or not. You know, we still got to do the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, we just hoping to be a part of that number that's going to be saved because we know the times that we living in. So Yahweh Shem Yahushua said, feed the flock. So that's why we continue to come out here week in and week out. You know, brothers making edifying lessons. We just want to do what Yahweh Shem Yahushua said because we know none of these things are going to fail. You know?
Like you say, ultimately just for our salvation.
Yeah.
You know, this ain't just you learning you're an Israelite so you can keep walking through America for the rest of your life. That's what's wrong with our people. They want to learn a little something here, but continue to stay in the same situation. No, we learning this information, feeding one another this information to come up out of here.
The hell out of here, man.
We expecting a change.
Right. We ain't thinking about this place 45 years from now. You know, we taking heed to this thing. You know, people pulling up at the light, they stopping. Some people don't look over. Some people do look over. Some people roll their windows down. You know, so it's been times people pull around, get edified. You know, we just doing the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's our only reason for doing this.
It'd be funny when people can't see the sign. They be kind of looking. It might be either with a smirk or a curious look. But when they see that sign, their facial expression change.
Yep.
And we got a sign with the nuclear destruction of America. It's just funny.
That's when you see them roll up their window.
Oh yeah. But yeah, ultimately, this is salvation. Yep. And I'll just get a few things in the blue letter there.
Right back in 1 Peter chapter 5 and verse 2. Feed the flock of Yahweh thy power, which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre, but of a ready mind.
So we already covered that the flock of the Lord is his people Israel. But not all of Israel, but Israel who will hear his voice.
Not only that, but ain't nobody paying us to do this. You know, ain't nobody forcing us to do this. You know, this is the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We want to come up out here. You know, we having rough weeks, rough days. You know what I'm saying? Testing, trials, things that come up. But it's kind of like coming out here to the altar or meeting with like-minded brothers. You know, we rejuvenated. You know what I'm saying? Through the power and spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Wonderful feeling, man. This is the highlight of life right now, man.
That's why it says in there willingly. And we're going to get more to that word willingly in a minute. But again, the flock ultimately will be Israel who will eventually be obedient to the word. So when we go to this word flock in Greek, it says the flock, especially of sheep. It says a group of Christ's disciples. You know, Mashiach in the Hebrew. The Strong's definition, it says figuratively group of believers. So the flock will be the true believers in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Again, you being an Israelite don't make you part of the Lord's flock.
Right.
Like Romans, I think the 2nd chapter, speak he is not a Jew who is one outwardly but inwardly. Even Christians get that confused. Thinking you can only be a Jew inwardly. But now that makes you Revelation 2 and 9.
Right.
You say they are Jews and are not. But no, the Lord's flock, you know, they would be Israelite in the flesh, but the spirit or the mind of an Israelite according to Scripture. So again, this word flock, figuratively a group of believers. So that's the elect. That's what we out here. People think we look crazy, but we got an audience. Even your weirdest podcasters, people that got all kind of demons on them, they be talking. Visions of the Kingdom talking about these niggas be having 700 people watching.
Yep.
He ironing pants and smoking the blunt. Eating Doritos.
Right.
Even your weird white boy nerdy gamers, they got an audience. Like they say in the world, there's somebody for everybody. And that's the case with this word. Now, I'm also going to this word feed. You're gonna look at it in the Greek as well. It says to feed, to tend to a flock, to keep the sheep. It says to serve the body. And what are we serving? The minds of our people. This living bread and this living water. It says to supply the requisites for the soul's need, which proves that we feed in the minds of our people. Because you feed in the spirit. And the mind is the entry to the spirit. Yeah.
It's 1 Corinthians chapter 1 and verse 21. And I was just picking this up because you said, you know, we might look like fools out here.
Oh, yeah,
Some people. 1 Corinthians chapter 1 and verse 21. For after that, in the wisdom of Yahweh thy power, the world by wisdom knew not Yahweh. It pleased Yahweh by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe. That's why we out here, you know. Yahweh Shem Yahweh. He know who faking and shaking. He know who's sincere. He know who is a part of the elect. He know who is the confusion of faces scattered. You know, he know who are the ones he coming back for. You know, so we ain't worried about how we look to everybody else. You know, we ain't trying to keep up with he ain't been out. You know what I'm saying? What happened with them? We ain't worried about that, man. We just trying to do the will of Yahweh Shem Yahweh so we can be saved, man. Because you know what I'm saying? Death and destruction is coming to this place. Death and destruction is coming to all throughout the four corners of the earth. You know, so man, think about that feeling. Lord willing, we're part of that number. If what we've been doing is exactly what Yahweh Shem Yahweh set us out to do. You know, we got hope. We hoping to be a part of that number. That's what's most important. That's the only thing it's gonna boil down to. Is Yahweh Shem Yahweh dealing with you.
Yep. Like I was saying, you know, to save them through the foolishness of preaching. The things that can save your life often do look foolish, such as eating an apple or eating carrots. You know, and I be at work, bro. I hate when people do this. They want to look over what you got today, like, bro.
Yeah. Man, we ain't friends, man. Sit down.
Get
and
out
eat
of
your
here,
damn
bro.
food, man.
You a grunt, bro. Get out of here.
You eating salad?
Yeah, beans and rice. No, when I eat beans, bro.
Yeah, man. God damn. What you got today? Like we gonna share food or something, man.
Yeah.
Like we rode to work together or something.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that's why I'm so happy, you know, my captivity changed, man, for the better, man, because once I start seeing the people that I had been working with for 6-7 months, like, dang.
Oh,
I gotta be around these motherfuckers every day. Cause they get comfortable, man. Jake get more submissive at the workplace and bow down to Esau just to be on his good side.
Esau pushing his boundaries with you more and more.
And Esau using the N-word, trying to prove a point or make it seem like, well, I'm not calling you one, but this is what we see. You know, all that BS, man. I can't wait till y'all about Shem Yahweh to strip this place, man. Put everybody on the even playing field.
Oh, yeah. Turn that smile upside down.
Oh, yeah. Hebrews?
Yeah.
This is, our next precept is coming from the book of Hebrews, chapter 11 and verse 20.
And this is, now we get into the meat of the lesson.
It says, Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 20. By faith, Isaiah blessed Jacob and Esau concerning things to come. By faith, Jacob, when he was a dying, Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 21. By faith, Jacob, when he was a dying, blessed both the son and Joseph, and worshiped, leaning upon the top of his staff.
God damn, bro.
Making a call like a motherfucker on live. By faith, Joseph, when he died, made mention of the departing of the children of Israel and gave commandment concerning his bones. You want me to get 11 through.
Oh, that was cool.
Okay.
But yeah, you know, way back then, Isaac blessed Jacob and Esau concerning things to come. And what are those things to come? That's prophecy. So Jacob and Esau was blessed, meaning set up for the now. That's why Esau's blessing was the sword. You see the sword on full display. And ultimately, you know, Jacob was given that crown, you know, which would be attained, you know, by the word. And we see Jacob going into the word. So again, by faith, Isaac blessed Jacob and Esau concerning the things to come. So the struggle in the womb wasn't limited to just back then. It's still playing out today. So that conflict, that confusion, we at the middle of that. Esau trying to destroy, you know, the sons of Jacob. Sons of Jacob trying to save themselves. We can't save ourselves, but fighting for that salvation.
And just to make a quick point, last night for those UFC fights, Esau lost on both hands. You know what I'm saying? Because the first fight was a brother from like what is it called? Dominican Republic.
Oh, okay.
He was like from the Dominican Republic. You know what I'm saying? Asher or somebody like that. And John Jones was Judah. And they both fought Edomites.
And they won. Back to Hebrews 11:20. By faith, Isaac blessed Esau and Jacob concerning things to come. So pretty much, Isaac blessed Esau to lose in the last days.
Yep.
That's why they lost last night. That's why his blessing was a sword.
And that's why they won Friday, so-called Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. That was all. That wasn't nothing but another piece. Shalom.
That's that brother for sure.
Oh, that's him for sure.
Yeah.
Last time he was going that way.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Issachar brother.
Yeah. Oh, actually, that was him and his girl was Gad.
Oh, they Gad?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Man, I ain't never seen a Gadite with a full beard.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
I hardly ever see Gadites with full beard.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, really, sure, any Northern Kingdom when I think about it, they all right. They can be bearded up in the kingdom. It's gonna tell them that yellow fever and smallpox he saw past generations back might have
Trickle down.
Yeah, but sleeping at the light for the second. So Isaac blessed Esau, set up Esau to lose here in the last days. And Isaac blessed Jacob to win here in the last days. That's why Jacob's blessing was that nations will bow down to him and serve him. And we see that wrapping up here now. But the confusion and the conflict, we will be the center of that. Everything that's going on is centered on Israel. That's why the council of the nations, Psalms 83, is to cut off Israel, but the Lord's counsel is to save Israel. We the focus, we the center of that.
Well, we thinking about we trying to get saved. You know what I'm saying? We trying to we ain't making ourselves a part of that number, but Lord willing, we hope to be a part of that number. In the times that's coming, the only hot topic is gonna be living. You know, that's the only topic that's gonna be going. People gonna be trying to survive.
Yep. And that's why even with the book, you only see Jacob and Esau going into. Yep. You don't see Moab picking up the book in the last days. Remember, Ham don't give a damn about the book. So by faith, Isaac really being the Lord, blessed, set up Jacob and Esau for the very things that's taking place today. And that's why the lesson is titled, Feed the Sheep willingly. But you gonna get into that word willingly. Because the sheep is being fed on both sides, which we really get into. But we gonna get into that in a minute. What we got next?
Jeremiah.
Okay, let's go there then.
All right, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 3 and verse 15. And I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
So the Lord has sent pastors, prophets, apostles. Pretty much he sent Jacob, the sons of Jacob, out in the last days to feed his people Israel, to feed them this truth, his wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And because when you read Jeremiah 23, for so long, the Lord's people been getting fed BS. Lies, deceit, misinformation. That's why the Lord said, woe to the pastors that feed and destroy my people. So the Lord will send the sons of Jacob in the last days to seal the elect. That's why Hebrews 11 and 20, Isaac blessed Esau and Jacob concerning the things to come. Isaac was preparing Jacob back then for the things that's taking place now. And on the other side, Esau, that's why he was given the sword. The Romans and the Greeks, they didn't tap into that blessing all the way. They didn't have nuclear missiles.
Right.
They got them today.
And right now, 2/3 of our people here in Babylon the Great, they not trembling about the things that's coming down the pipeline. You know, they still in 2024 thinking about what was told to them back in the 90s and the early 2000s. We got the strongest country. We got the strongest military. We got the powerfulest currency. You know, hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushua ain't talking about none of that. You know, he talking about, hey, go out there and feed my sheep because I'm about to come dust this place off.
Mm-hmm. That's for damn so. And the sons of Jacob will be feeding the flock, feeding the Lord's people this truth. Because for so long, our people been getting fed lies. And we gonna show that.
And before we go on, we had a brother that walked up.
Oh, yeah.
He was trying to sell us some weed before we went live. And we was like, nah, we good. And the brother asked him, did he know he was an Israelite? And has he ever heard about it? He was like,
He kind of chuckled.
He chuckled and said, I ain't gonna lie. Last night I was out there in Dallas and I seen some brothers doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Told him the same thing. So, you know, hey man, choose life.
Yep.
Choose life.
Yep.
Let me grab this in Proverbs chapter 19 and verse 23. The fear of the Lord tendeth to life, and he that hath it shall abide satisfied. He shall not be visited with death. How about Shem Yahushua say you better choose life, man? Because if you ain't choosing life, it's only two options. You either choosing life or you choosing death. You either choosing the blessings or the curses.
And you got to make it plain and clear to the Lord. He say the lukewarm, he gonna cast you out of his mouth, and he'd rather you be hot or cold.
Yeah.
So the Lord, in his visitation, he's not gonna do too much thinking or too much figuring out. You know, you want to make it, plain and clear to the Lord where you stand with him.
Let me grab this one more before we move on. Deuteronomy chapter 30 and verse 19. I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessing and cursing. Therefore choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live.
See, it's not just about you now.
Right.
The Lord put your seed in the equation.
Yeah.
Put your family in the equation. And what he said, I call heaven and earth to record this day against you. Hey,
This day against
so
you.
the camera's rolling, not just right here, also up there.
Right. You go to work and make money to pay bills for you and your whole household. How much more is it important for you to do the will of your Yahweh Shem Yahushua so you can receive that hedge of protection in the time that you're going to need it, which is all the time. But how much more as the days go by?
And the worst trouble in all of creation. And like you say, we feeding Israel to be saved.
See, like you said, and then they got mountain lions coming down. You know, hey, what you waiting for?
Yeah.
You know, it seems like everybody's starting to get whiff of mass death is on the way.
Yeah.
You know, mountain lions said, I want some of that meat too.
Oh, yep.
You know, because you know they mainly kill your dog, your cat or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Easy. See, now they want more. You know, their appetites getting bigger.
Oh, yeah.
The Lord enlarging their stomachs and stuff.
Hey, not only is the appetite's getting bigger, the food getting bigger too.
Yeah.
We're talking about you Americans. And, you know, mountain lions see these people. Oh, man, these people, they big and round, moving slow.
Right. Scary.
They all outside at night.
Only got 2 feet to run on.
Yeah.
They get tired.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, the Lord prepared Jacob for the latter days to feed the flock, to feed the truth, to lead them back to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh. You know, not none of this BS. Even the brother offered us some love. You know, feeding the flock, it ain't just information. You know, anything, the things you are given, it's either going to lead you back to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh or away from it. Right. Lies, misinformation, even lies.
Hey,
most of the time lead our people away.
And although, you know, that brother didn't stay long before we went live, you know, to get the full breakdowns and things like that, he got an opportunity, you know, to take heed. This could be one more little inkling on top of him straddling the fence to be like you said, you got to show you how about Shem Yahushua where you stand, you know? So it could be coming to the point, getting closer to that point where he show you how about Shem Yahushua. Oh yeah, I'm gonna follow you. Now I'm gonna sell this loud. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna see. We doing our part. Whether they were here for bad, Lord willing, we are part of that number. And like I said, a hearty shalom, you know, to all you brothers that's pushing this gospel all throughout the 4 corners of the earth. Cause I be having, low days or low week. Hey man, I can always rely on the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Whether I'm reading it or watching a brother do a lesson, I'm going live. Yeah, Hosea 10 and 13.
Yeah.
All right, this is the book of Hosea, chapter 10 and verse 13. Ye have plowed wickedness, ye have reaped iniquity, ye have eaten the fruit of lies, because thou didst trust in thy way in the multitude of thy mighty men.
Well, the Lord told his people, you have eaten the fruit of lies.
Right.
You have eaten the fruit of the serpent once again. Our people eat the fruit of the forbidden tree, eat the fruit from the serpent every day. But that's why and who's the serpent today? Esau Edom, the so-called white man. That's why Hebrews 11 to 20, by faith Isaac blessed Esau and Jacob concerning the things to come. And so Jacob will be sent out in the last days to combat all of these lies, you know, through the mercy, power, and spirit, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And our people, they like the things that they've been fed. You know, like something got an acquired taste. Now when you eat something different, you're like, what's that? Like Princes of the Kingdom is talking about you eat cherry Jolly Ranchers your whole life. That's the only kind of cherry you have. But when you get a real cherry, like what the hell is that?
That don't taste like no cherry to me.
Yeah. But that's the case. It's a lot of work that needs to be done. Hey, beautiful state, because it do.
Yeah.
Like, look at the people. Like, looking at how the people move about day to day, you want to know we this close at the end.
Oh, yeah. And our people don't give a damn.
Nope. Nope. But yeah, our people have eaten so much lies, you know, and Esau was set up for that. You know, he's the sower. But Jacob will be set up in the last days to restore things.
And not fold. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just at the captivity the other day just thinking like, damn, 2024. not 24, in the times that we are, 2024, the days that we living in right now, growing up in high school, I ain't know nothing about no Yahweh Shem Yahushai. I just knew Jesus Christ. And my son, you know, my wife, my daughter, you know, regardless if they turn their feet to the testimony, you know what I'm saying, in the sight of me to try to please me or not, I was thinking about my son. Like when I was in high school, man, all I knew is Jesus Christ and being wicked. You know what I'm saying? That's all I knew. That's all I knew. But look how beautiful it is now, man. We almost at the end of this thing. But we know the true names of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. We know that all we've been fed is lies. We are the good guys. We get the victory at the end. You know what I'm saying? It ain't, the kingdom is not all about everybody walking the earth. It's only about Yahshua, you know? And they tried to keep that from us all our lives. Well, when y'all finally get y'all good, y'all heaven, y'all gotta share it with us. Yeah. Oh, man. And when I heard that and found that out, once I believed it and I saw that it was true, man, I was just like, man, I don't give a damn how long it takes. I want a piece of that.
Yeah.
I want a piece of that pie, man.
And that's the thing, like you say, we find out at the end of the day, we get the kingdom, we get the victory. Well, we're not gonna get there until we feed the sheep. The Lord requires a certain number of spirits, you know, to repent and turn back to Him. That's only done by feeding the sheep.
Gotta put it in that brick.
Yep. You know, that's why I say, you know, Jeremiah 3:15, the Lord would send pastors, or He would send out the sons of Jacob to feed this truth, to lead us to that victory. And feeding the sheep, oh, we can get into it in a minute.
This is the book of John, chapter 21 and verse 15. That's where we are, right?
Yeah.
Okay, John chapter 21 and verse 15. So when they had dined, Yahushua Mashiach said to Simon Peter, Simon son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these? Question. He said unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, Feed my lambs. He said to him again the second time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? He said unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, Feed my sheep. John 21 and 17. He said unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time, lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest I love thee. Yahushua said unto him, Feed my sheep.
So 3 times is understanding. The Lord wanted to make sure that He understood, if you love me, you're going to feed my sheep. And now it's the fear of the Lord and it's the love of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua that moves us daily. You know, it's been plenty of times. We've been tired or things are taking longer than expected. I think, was that last week or the week before? We kept pushing back.
It was a week before.
Okay, yeah.
Time just kept on pushing it back.
Yep. But hey,
setbacks.
Yep. The fear of the Lord is what moves us ultimately. But like now, we love the Lord. We still gonna get out there. The Lord said, if you love Him, feed His sheep. And also 3 times meaning it's an ongoing process. You don't just feed the sheep. You don't just say, I did the work. And then just turn your back on it. You know?
Don't work like that.
You know, like, you know, brothers that fall out the truth. Because the Lord said in Ezekiel, your righteousness won't be remembered.
Right. Did all that for nothing.
So, you know, feeding the sheep, it's an ongoing process. Like, even with your children, or those of you who got actually got cattle, you got to feed them continuously throughout the day to day.
Check on them.
Because why so? Well, our people have been eating the fruit of lies. Our people don't just eat the lie one time a day. They get fed lies throughout all the day. By the movies they watch, what they hear on the radio, what they read in the paper, what they taught in school. They get fed lies hundreds of thousands of times a day. So what? We gotta feed the truth. We gotta work against the forces of darkness, which darkness ain't some underground world with vampires.
Right.
Darkness is ignorance,
Right.
forgetfulness, misinformation, deception. So
See, the darkness tying to your paychecks too.
oh yeah.
You know, darkness is as soon as you finish watching a brother doing the will and work of Yahweh Shimmy Shah on live, the YouTube algorithm feeds you with
See
Shah
that?
Pastor.
See, we've been talking about that. It's been a lot more of that. It used to be that another brother, GMS affiliate, would come on.
Right.
Even Sakar, you get something out of the other camps.
Right.
Get the meat spit out the bone, but it's been a lot more of that. As soon as one of our videos play, Edom might come on.
The
See that?
Lord knows your heart.
See that? You know, that's why gotta feed the flock. Because our people getting fed everything but the truth all day, every day.
All day, every day.
They gotta get fed the truth somewhere. It's a balance. Like, you can eat BS. Eventually you gotta get an apple in there. Eventually you gotta get some vegetables in there. Eventually you gotta get some water in there.
Eventually, you got to take a day off having that strong drink. Take some time off from drinking that strong drink.
Uh-huh.
You know? Isaiah.
Okay, we gonna go. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get another word in the blue letter.
You got it?
Yeah, I got the word pulled up. Yeah, 5 and 2. Kind of go back to the home base real quick.
And this is the book of 1 Peter chapter 5 and verse 2. Feed the flock of Yahweh thy power, which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre, but of a ready mind.
So we know the flock is the Lord's people of Israel. We know the Lord said, if you love me, feed my sheep. Said it 3 times to make sure he understood it. But also the other point was, you got to continue to do so. It says, but willingly. Now let's go into this word willingly in the Greek. It says voluntarily, willingly, of one's own accord. So it's certain spirits, certain men that will volunteer to do the work of the Lord. They will willingly do it. And we're going to show that real quick. And, you know, it's spirits, many spirits, but few compared to those, you know, compared to the population of the world that will willingly feed the sheep, that will dedicate their lives, make time, make opportunity to feed the sheep. Isaiah 6 and 9. Okay, 6 and 8.
All right, this is the book of Isaiah chapter 6 and verse 8. Also, I heard the voice of the Lord saying, whom shall I send?
See that? That's a question. Who that's the question. Who's the Lord going to send? Who's willing to feed the sheep? Who's willing to stand up against the evildoers and the workers of iniquity? Who's willing to look like a fool? Who's willing to go against the grain? Who's willing to take time out of their day, you know, and put forth some effort, you know, for his will?
Right.
I'll get it all the way through, my God.
All right. Isaiah, again from the top, Isaiah 6 and 8. Also, I heard the voice of the Lord saying, whom shall I send? And who will go for us? Then said I, here am I, send me.
See? Yeah. So it's open enrollment. You know, this job got a high turnover rate.
Right.
Look how many people done taught going back to the 90s, but ain't teaching today. How many people who was teaching 5 years ago, but not here today? You know, many people who was teaching last year, but not here today. You know, whom should the Lord send? And Isaiah said, I send me. But that ain't just the case for Isaiah. That's the case for all the servants, the prophets. The 144,000 here today. They will say, Lord, send me. Might not verbally say it, but in the spirit you do, when you set your foot out to do this work. Not only do the work, but you endure it to the end, doing so. Who will make their bodies a living sacrifice until the very end. So, back to 1 Peter 5 and 2, feed the flock, but willingly. The Lord got volunteers out here. The Lord ain't, you know how jobs you gotta pass around the overtime sheet? Yeah. Nobody wanna sign it? No.
We got that list filled up.
Yup.
Writing our names on the back. Yep. Side of it and started a new sheet of paper.
And guess what? You got brothers whose names not on there yet. They waiting to get on that sheet. They waiting for certain brothers to fall out so they can get on that sheet. So what? So they can feed the sheep. And then, not only that, the same is true for the wicked. You know, how the Lord said, you know, whom shall I send? Well, Satan's saying that too. Whom shall I send? Not to feed the sheep, but to destroy the sheep. To feed them lies, deceit, misinformation. And guess what? Satan ain't got to pass around the sign of sheep neither. It's a world full of Edomites ready to come deceive you, ready to come destroy you. That's why it's another movie coming out every week.
Right.
These movies come out every day.
Then look at what happened Friday.
Yup.
Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fought on Netflix.
On Netflix,
free.
Yeah.
That's free.
It's not with Esau. It's not even about the money no more.
Right.
Esau understand that on their side they got work to do.
All about the distraction.
Yup. It's all about the distraction. All about Israel's destruction. That's the case with us. We do this for free. It ain't about the money. We got to get up out of here. But
all
Esau,
about that sheep, that seat on the chair.
Yup. It's all about getting out of here. And what Esau's road is all about keeping you here in slavery. So like that was beautiful. You said that it was free. Because, and you know why it's free? Because the truth is free. Esau like, man, them brothers out there for free. Let me go ahead and make this fight free.
I saw a quote that says, the best things that make you rich are free.
See?
You know, we trying to get rich, you know what I'm saying, with this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that's free.
Yep.
These are the true treasures in the times that we living in.
Yep. So again,
Thessalonians.
Yep.
Second,
So yeah, just like Isaiah said, Lord, send me. Well, that's why we here today. You know, we're like, Lord, send me. We're going to do what you want to be done. But on the left-hand side, the same thing applies. From Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, but under Satan, Satan got many volunteers, many people who are willingly to feed you lies, deceit, and misinformation. We're going to show that real quick.
This is the book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2 and verse 8. Yeah.
Yep.
And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
The wicked would be revealed.
And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
The point there, the wicked would be revealed. And let's see what would be the goal, the agenda of the wicked.
Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs of lying wonders.
So the wicked ain't Satan.
Right.
The wicked would be him who's doing the work of Satan. And then when we get this in the Blue Letter Bible, excuse me, in the NLT, it says, this man will come to do the work of Satan. So on the right-hand side, you got men whom the Lord has set up in the earth to do the will of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai in righteousness. On the left-hand side, you got those who will do the working of Satan on the side of wickedness. Then going back to Hebrews 11 and 20, by faith, Isaac blessed Esau and Jacob concerning the things to come. Isaac blessed, set up Jacob to do the work of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai on the side of righteousness. Esau was blessed, set up to do the work of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, ultimately the working of Satan on the side of wickedness. So that struggle, that conflict, that confusion is taking place at an all-time high. And just as the Lord will have volunteers who will make their bodies a living sacrifice, who will go out there to do the work, well, Satan, he got many more volunteers who will really do the work. Because doing the work of Satan, it pays off, it pays at a quicker rate. That's why you go to the military, you get military benefits.
You get a Hellcat.
Yep. You get a record deal, you get some fame and a couple checks. So that's why Satan will have many more volunteers who will willingly do his work. And the Lord will have fewer. But the Lord's work is going to be a bigger payoff. And guess what? It ain't just Esau Edom that's doing the working of Satan. There's many of our people that's doing the working of Satan as well. All right, bet. You know, that's why so many of our people are actors, entertainers. Oh, like Denzel Washington, they took out a gay scene in that movie Gladiator 2.
Yeah, I know.
And what was the gay scene? Him kissing a man. That's him doing the working of Satan.
Right. What about on live TV they showed Mike Tyson kiss the reporter on the cheek and walk off with his ass out.
Bro, I saw a picture with his ass. So
Yeah,
that was
on
right,
live
right?
TV.
Like, bro, what the hell y'all doing in the locker room?
Live TV, bro. That's what they showed.
I think I saw that that it froze on that too.
Yeah, he gonna go. He hugged the reporter, kissed him on the cheek, and like walked off, and the camera panned him walking out with his ass cheeks out.
Embarrassing, bro.
Right, man. That
For
shit's
$20
crazy.
million.
That shit's crazy.
Man, my kids gonna be broke. Because he made it clear that's what it was about. Like, bro, why you fix yourself to even put your legs through that, bro?
That's crazy, man. I mean, when I saw that, I was just like, what the hell?
And what's the lesson?
Humiliation ritual.
Yup, that's what it is. And what's the lesson in that?
Yeah.
You do it with the higher ups acquired, you can get millions of dollars. That's the working of Satan.
And Shalom to the brother playing up on table 777.
Hey, shalom to that brother.
Shalom, y'all Bashim Yahushua Barakatah. And Shalom to the brother Sagalah. Shalom, y'all
Hey,
Bashim
shalom.
Yahushua.
Y'all about to see my
Cell phone there.
Okay, bet.
Can you see? I get him right here.
Oh, bet.
Yeah. This is the book of the brother Sagalah posted Isaiah chapter 49, starting at verse 5. And now said the Lord that formed me from the womb to be his servant, to bring Jacob again to him. Though Israel be not gathered, yet shall I be glorious in the eyes of the Lord, and my power Yahweh shall be my strength. And he said, it is a light thing that thou shouldest be my servant, to raise up the tribes of Jacob and to restore the preserve of Israel. I will also give thee for a light to the Gentiles, that thou mayest be my salvation unto the end of the earth.
Oh, perfect. Because going back to Hebrews 11 and 20, by faith Isaac blessed Jacob and Esau for things to come. Those things to come will be the future. We in that future. So really Isaac blessed Jacob to gather the people of Israel back to the Lord. You know, just as the brother posted. And again, and now the Lord had formed me from the womb to be a servant, to bring Jacob again to him. That's what Isaac blessed Jacob to do. And that's taking place right now. So what was Esau blessed to do? The exact opposite.
Right.
To keep you away from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. That's why it's a movie that come out every day.
Every damn day. Sometimes you will see a movie that came out 2 months ago, you be like, damn, I never got a chance to see that.
Oh yeah. It's a TV show that come out every day.
Yeah.
Another season.
Sitcom.
How many scary movies can you make? Is that the name of it? With the Ghostface Killer?
I rarely watch too much TV.
All right, here go a better one. How many Beetlejuices can you make?
How many Friday the 13th can you make? He ain't
There you go.
dead yet.
Yeah.
Dang.
And then you notice they get weaker and weaker.
I think they call Halloween or something like that.
I know Halloween, that's the Michael Myers, but
Okay, yeah,
the
yeah.
one Scream, that's what I'm thinking about.
Scream. Okay.
How many Screams can you make, bro? It's the same story,
And then they just
different faces.
they just regular men in the movie who just so happen to get away right before the cops get there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Or just so happen with all the technology going on, they can get inside your house without you knowing.
Oh yep, and it's funny. I said they got it set up, that they can get a killer get away at the end. Esau can never close the chapter on the movie or a TV show. He gotta leave an open ending to leave him space to make another one.
Right.
Like damn, another one, another pickup truck.
Right.
Once upon a time, it used to be a Silverado, F-150. Now Jeep got a pickup truck.
Yeah.
Toyota got a pickup truck. Like damn, bro.
Plenty of they drown you in distractions. They drown you in all these different things, name brands. But they know if they can keep your mind on brands and differences and things like that, you won't never try to find that one thing that's most important to you.
Yeah.
That's y'all about to know.
Yeah, so like we say, Isaiah 6 and 8, the Lord said, whom shall I send? All the servants, the prophets, the 144,000, they said, send me. Hey, there's many more servants of prophets that said, send me, and they were sent out, but they didn't make it to the end. Because the scripture say, many are called, but few are chosen. So many will be sent out in the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, but only few will finish the work. But for the hand of Satan, the wicked who's coming is after the working of Satan, and Satan got many more laborers on his side to lead you away from your salvation. Okay, bet. This is all good. I'm going to read this again from the brother Sagalah.
Okay, you got it.
Isaiah 49 and 6. And he said, it is a light thing that thou shouldest be my servant to raise up the tribes of Jacob, to restore the people of Israel. In LC, he says, you will do more than restore the people of Israel. I will make you a light to the Gentiles. And the light to the Gentiles will be the Israelite foreigners, who will also be saved during this lifetime.
Yeah, and I just want to bring up how you said that, Satan got more working with him. I'm gonna grab 2 Kings chapter 6 and verse 16. And he answered, fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them.
Hey, really, that's the spirit, because, on the earth, there is fewer of us. But it's a lot more work going on behind the scenes.
And we can't
spirit. Those angels, the spirits, that will teach us this truth. So really, it is a lot more of us.
It's a lot more of us that can't be seen.
Yeah.
It's a lot more going on behind the scenes, man.
And that's what our people like to do. They like to go where the numbers at.
Yeah.
That's why, what's the first thing they say? How many people on live? How many followers you got?
Like they got it walked
Yeah,
up.
that's
What's
what
up, y'all
people
live? How many followers y'all got going right now? Hey man, we ain't worried about that.
Yeah.
We'll follow.
Yeah.
We'll follow if y'all about to y'all shot.
And then brother said he'll put us on his podcast.
Yeah.
Brother, you gonna lose all your followers.
Hell yeah.
Put us on there.
You gonna be selling 4 for 4s at Wendy's by the time we, what I'm saying? You air it out.
Yeah, we gonna get you canceled.
Right.
And that's really how the Lord wanted it, to see who will really serve him. I just thought of something. We're gonna go to Sirach 23 real quick. That was a good point. I think so. Around the 12th and 13th.
Damn, hold on. Cyrac 13 maybe. I'm gonna look it up real quick.
What did it say?
Be faithful to a friend and is so it's pretty much so you can glory with him in his prosperity. I'm gonna put glory.
Faithful, friend.
Hold on.
6 and 14.
No, I think it's around a 20. I feel like it's around a 20 or something. So I want to pray you let us find it.
I think if like there, I think if you put in for show prosperity, glory, and friend,
I think it'll pop up. But then, you know, you gotta modify the search for Apocrypha.
Yeah.
So pretty much the precept say, be faithful to a friend, you know, in his poverty. So that what in his prosperity, you can be glorified with him. And right now, Yahweh Shai's fame and glory ain't been established in the earth yet. He ain't paid off his laborers yet. But what? We're gonna be faithful with his poverty so that what? We can glory in his prosperity. So like you were saying, there is really more of us that work for the side of righteousness. It just looks like it's few to us in the world. And I was saying that the Lord meant that it's stumbling block to the people. That people see that our numbers are low. The Lord want to see is you gonna be faithful in his poverty. And poverty meaning that the fame and glory of the Lord ain't been fully established yet.
That's what I'm gonna put. I'm gonna put poverty. Poverty. Friend. Nah, I can't even find it. We're gonna keep it moving though.
All right, here we go. Ecclesiastes 22:23. All right, beef, and it, like the brother said, I said it's more that work for Satan. That's the case in the earth. But when you consider the spirit world, it's more of us that work for Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. And most of it goes unseen because it's in the spirit world. But the Lord set that up for a stumbling block to the people who look at numbers, who carnal minded. Because when you read Ecclesiastes 22:23, be faithful to thy neighbor in his poverty. So what? Yahweh Shai's fame and glory ain't been all the way established in the earth. The truth ain't paid out in the physical sense yet. But it says, be faithful to thy neighbor in his poverty, that thou mayest rejoice in his prosperity. So yeah, we're gonna be faithful before this thing pays off, because it's gonna pay off.
It's gonna pay off.
And it's gonna be way bigger than the payoffs of the world. But that's why the Lord got it. Only a few people want to do this because it don't look like a cool thing to do, like you always say. But everybody gonna wish they would have done it once the payoff happens. And the payoff starts off with you just staying alive in these times of trouble. They took that shit off, bro. Abide steadfast unto him in the time of his trouble, that thou mayest be heir with him in his heritage. For a mean estate is not always to be contemned, nor the rich that is foolish to be held in admiration. So the rich of this world, they in foolishness. Not always to be admired. Either is a low estate, always to be looked down on. Because those in that low estate gonna be raised up. That's what the Lord coming to exalt.
Feel good out here now.
Uh-huh. Feel that breeze. Yep.
Still got more.
Yeah, that's
Right, this is the book of Luke, chapter 10 and verse 2. Therefore said he to them, the harvest truly is great, but the laborers are few. Pray ye therefore the Lord of the harvest, that he would send forth laborers unto his harvest.
The harvest is great, but the laborers are few.
Many are called, but
Few are chosen. Many gonna put their hand to the plow, but few gonna finish the work. It's a lot of work to do. Feed the flock. So here on the earth, there's few laborers. Not only who gonna finish the work, but who gonna actually teach the whole truth. When you consider everybody that teaches, it's a lot of Israel teaching, but not everybody got the full truth. So very few laborers who are going to teach the complete truth, but teach it till the end. And we pray to be of that. Yeah.
All right, this is the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 4 and verse 2. Preach the word. Be instant in season, out of season, rebuke, exalt with all long suffering and doctrine.
So the scriptures command us to be in season, out of season. We're not a summertime camp.
Right.
We don't come out when it's just convenient or easy for us to do so. No, we in season, out of season. Why? Because the devil, the Satan, the wicked, he's in season, out of season. We working around the clock. We working year round. So is the wicked. They working in season, out of season, year round. That's why you got to hit single every couple weeks. It's gonna be a summertime thing. It's gonna be a wintertime thing. Oh, that's why they got the Christmas carols. That's an example of Satan being in season, out of season.
Yeah, and that's why when no, you good. It's cool. I can charge it. Okay. That's why a new hit song come out in the summer. They might say, "Young Jeezy, the summer is his." You know what I'm saying? Because he got that anthem for the summer or whatever.
Yep. That's what I was looking for, the anthem. Yep. So it's gonna be a summertime anthem, a wintertime anthem. Hey, shalom to the brother Shamgar, words of prophecy.
Shalom, Yahbashim,
Shalom.
Shalom.
So yeah, that's why we be in season, out of season, because the wicked is in season, out of season as well.
Yeah.
You know, that's why movies come out year round. That's why new rappers is coming up on the scene year round. New actors. A major distraction right now, you know, still the election and the things to come. Micah 21.
All right, this is the book of Micah, chapter 2 and verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their bed. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hands.
See, the wicked, they work evil upon the beds, and then the next day
they exercise that wickedness.
Right.
In the NLT, it reads, "With sorrow await you who lie awake at night, thinking up evil plans. You rise at dawn to carry them out." So yeah, that's why we be in season, not a season, because the wicked working day and night. They thinking up evil plans at night to put it into effect the next day. But that's the case with us. We're not thinking evil upon our beds. We're thinking righteousness upon our beds. So what? The next day, we can carry those plans out.
Yep.
While Esau was up last night writing another script to a movie, writing up an LGBTQT movie, brothers was putting lesson plans and getting scriptures to put together.
Yeah. While Esau was signing a new rapper,
Yup.
you know what I'm saying, coming out with a new car, building up a new project in a new prison.
Yup.
Hey, how about Shimei Shai was having his way with the prophets?
Yup. Yup.
He lit.
Like you say, another rapper got a new record deal. Well, it's another prophet that's on the scene, being raised up in his wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And again, we do this willingly because the wicked, they work willingly too, meaning voluntarily. They happy to do the work of wickedness. That's why Lil Wayne had so many mixtapes. They did that willingly. But on the flip side, that's why we got so many lessons. In season, out of season, put things together at night to put it into action the next day.
And then when you're done, you feel good, you know what I'm saying? You done did something towards Yahweh Shimei Shai.
Yep.
Not towards, now I put that new carburetor on my car and then it runs smooth. Nah, man. We feel good, man, when we do things for Yahweh Shimei Shai.
We do.
It's gonna add up.
It do, because we about to show the next precept. Guess what? Those on the left-hand side, not just Esau, but the wicked of our people, how we feel good when we do righteousness, well, they feel good when they do wickedness. This is fulfilling for us. On the left-hand side, they works in wickedness, that's fulfilling to them. So both sides get fulfillment out of what they do.
Next precept is coming from, is it 1 Corinthians chapter 9 and verse 16. For though I preach the gospel, I have nothing to glory of, for necessity is laid upon me. Yea, woe is unto me if I preach not the gospel.
See, woe to us if we preach not the gospel.
Right.
That's why Isaiah, the Lord said, whom should I send? Isaiah said, send me, Lord. Here I am. All the servants, the prophets, volunteered themselves to the Lord. But we know the scriptures say, the Lord doesn't, you don't choose the Lord choose you. But the Lord moved us a certain way that we would want to do this. And woe to us if we preach not the gospel. I literally feel like if I stop doing this here, I know and believe my life's gonna fall apart.
Right.
The Lord gonna take me out.
Right. Something happened and you miss an opportunity to go out, you kind of like, damn, be like, man, feeling low.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can get back out here.
Yep. And we always talk about this. Can't really enjoy the day. You can't crack a smile for nobody. Can't do too much until we do this first.
That's the way it should be.
Yep.
We truly fear Yahweh Shimei Shai.
So woe to us if we preach not the gospel. But Esau, not just Esau, 2/3 of our people, on the left-hand side, they feel the same way. Woe to them if they don't scatter the sheep. Woe to them if they don't continue to lie and to deceive the sheep. Again, that's why it's another movie, another TV show, a video game, a new pickup truck that come out week by week.
A new beef.
A new beef. You know what the other thing they be doing is gonna be a new potato chip.
Right.
All the rappers, I know Boozy had hot chips, rap snacks. I think that Moneybag had hot chips. The rappers got snacks now.
Don't worry, they got the Super Bowl coming up.
Oh, yep.
That's gonna be a major distraction. Then they got Kendrick Lamar performing at halftime You know, that's gonna be the new distraction.
Oh, that's why they got football in the fall and the winter, basketball, you know, through the winter and spring. And then what? They got the draft season in the summer. That's just all being in season now. They're working around the clock.
So why should we stop?
Yep. And woe to us if we do stop, because they feel the same way. And we gonna show that they feel the same way. That's just a problem. It's not.
All right, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 4 and verse 16. For they sleep not except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall.
See, they sleep not unless they do mischief.
Right.
In other words,
They can't get right until they do something wrong to you.
yep, it's just like woe to us if we preach not the gospel. How they feel, woe to us if we don't do something against the gospel.
Right.
Like they can't sleep unless they cause something to fall. Well, we can't sleep either unless we do our part. Yeah, we can't sleep unless we do our part in what the Lord called us to do.
That's the whole, what the scripture says, the whole duty of man.
Oh, yep.
Fear Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai and keep his commandments.
Yep.
So if you sitting back wondering, I just don't know what I've been put here for. Hey man, your whole duty of man is to fear Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai and keep his commandments.
Yep.
That's it. So us doing his will and doing the work of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, hey man, that's us fearing him and keeping the commandments to the best of our ability. No, nothing else, you know. We fear Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, so we move when he say move. We shut up when he say shut up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He controlling us.
Yep.
You know. We don't even, when Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai tell us to do something, we don't even say okay. We say okay by doing it.
Oh yeah. And then the NLT it reads, NLT it say, evil people can't sleep until they've done their evil deed for the day. That's the case with us. We can't sleep, rest, have peace, go about our day until we do our good deed for the day.
So we try to do our best to partake in righteousness.
Yup, and like we always say, once we done teaching for the day, all right, now our day can start.
Yep.
You know, the days that we do the work. Then it goes on to say, they can't rest until they have caused something to stumble. And the same is true in opposite for the righteous. You know, we can't sleep until we feel like we've done something to do, you know, for the work. We can't sleep until we feel like we fed the sheep, pretty much. So showing, you know, woe to us if we preach not the gospel, well, the wicked feel the same way. Woe unto them unless they do some kind of evil for the day, you know, to cause something to fall. We trying to raise up Israel, they trying to keep Israel on their back.
All right. Next precept is the book of 1 Peter.
Let's go to James 1.
James 1.
Yeah, so, you know, again, at the title of the lesson from 1 Peter 5 and 2, feed the flock, but willingly. Because on the left-hand side, wickedness, they happily feed our people evil, wickedness, abominations, and they do so willingly, in season, out of season, writing up plans at night to put into effect the next day. We should be the same way with the work of the Lord.
All right. This is the book of James chapter 1 and verse 21. Wherefore, lay apart all filthiness and superfruitiness and naughtiness, and receive with meekness the engraved word which is able to save your soul.
So we feed in the flock, and what's the goal to the believers? That includes us, because before we was teaching, we was being taught. Guess what? We still being taught. So this includes all of the sheep. Receive the engrafted word that's able to save your soul. Receive the word that the Lord is feeding us. That's why it's the saying in the world, you can lead the horse to the water, but you can't make him drink. You better drink this word up, because that's what's going to save you. Everything outside of this going to destroy you. The new mixtape, there's going to be another fight coming up. There's going to be some more rap snacks coming out. It's going to be another female rapper.
And at the end of that, a whole lot of destruction gonna follow.
Oh, the lake of fire is gonna be jumping.
That mother gonna be packed.
It's gonna be jumping.
Ain't gonna need no music either.
Nope.
It's gonna be all kinds of sounds.
I guess.
Anything else?
No, that was it. But hey, that was thank you to everybody that tuned in and tuned in later. Double honors to the elders and apostles. By the Holy Spirit, told us the truth. Honors to the brothers making their bodies live a sacrifice. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Oh, you gonna face the Easter close out? Let's give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, God. All right, till next time, Lord willing, Shalom. Shalom.